cast Cat's Grace constantly, and they do not stack.
No, they do not.
And so there is literally no reason to spend the money.
You know what does stack? Friends that play TTRPGs together. I have a bunch of friends, and they all play multiple TTRPGs with me. But with that being said, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being my friends and being an awesome group of players. We are live. This is session 16 of Rise of the Runelords, a Pathfinder 1st edition. Some might say the best edition. I might be one of those people. Some might say just an edition that exists. Those people are, DOS booted from the server, but I digress. With that being said as well, we're going to go around the table where everyone introduce themselves, they're going to introduce their characters, and then we're going to dive right into a bit of role play about this clock tower that you see, where this supposed Zanesha woman, somebody that the justice was like obsessed with. I don't know. It's and PF2 Elrath. Real shame about how you got banned from the server, but you know what? Hey, that's life. It's all good. 2nd edition being better. You're dead to me, sir. But I digress again. Light's fantastic. Finance Cord Jester, take it away. Let's get weird.
Hello, Light's Fantastic here. I play as Meriting, our gnome sorcerer, and he's a little green with envy on what he's got to do tonight. He's getting all
schemy. Oh boy. All right.
I'm Finance Potato or Bear, the totally not evil murder hobo.
Werebear.
I don't know. I think you had a coming to like, I don't know,
Gorham.
Sarin Ray moment where like
No, you said a concussion.
No, it was just a physical damage to his brain. His brain was swelling.
It was just a minor case of serious brain trauma.
No, I had the brain trauma before, and then when I got hit, it got fixed.
It like lodged it back into place. Like it was being squeezed and it like loosened it or something. Is that how?
Yeah.
You have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
That's beautiful, actually. Next up, Cord. Take it away, man.
I am Cord the Destroyer, just Cord here. And I am playing the devil who was once a doctor and still might be a doctor.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. You say doctor.
Every other word. Devil, doctor.
Durden.
Do you know what any of these words mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dark Veil.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird
Desmond.
Brilliant.
Just like I like the D.
The alliteration is nice. I am Jasper. I am playing Sumi, sorry. The elemental badass panther, and her half-elf companion Weave.
I just want to point out that Cord did just say he likes the D, but we're going to pivot away from that. And, do you want ants? Because that's how we get ants. I don't know.
It's the first 5 minutes, guys. We gotta...
Yeah. Can't drop any D-bombs or F-bombs.
I'm missing an arm this week, it seems.
How's that working out for you, man? Is that like...
Being a fresh amputee is rough.
Is it contagious? Or like?
I hope not.
I mean, is it spreading to the other arm? How does that work? Anyway, we support both able and disabled-bodied people. It's all good. Everything's fine. Wow, there it is. Yeah, it is. It's spreading. Well, when we last left off, our intrepid adventurers, you all had defeated Justice Ironbriar and had also revealed to the local authorities that he was not a good person. Apparently a cult leader of some sort. He'd been murdering people and sacrificing them to someone.
Classic
and something about I don't know, like a rune lord or something. It's been wild. But
they've been rising, I've heard.
I heard some tell that there may be some rune lords that are rising. I'm not saying it's true.
Hey, did everybody
it's possible?
Did everybody get their intro?
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Did you get your intro?
Okay. I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Finance did?
Yeah.
Lights did?
Yeah, we all. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone did.
All right, I'm drunk.
Are you? Wait, what? Cord, buddy.
I don't remember finance.
Finance is a very quiet.
He's the murder herbo one.
Oh.
It's totally not.
Remember,
even
you
for
saved his
early.
life one time. It was a whole thing.
You went too quick. Sorry.
I like to imagine that this is
I'm
in
tired.
character, by the way. This is in character. Like he's
Do you-
perhaps
what
took
there,
his antitoxin.
there was an event there where I drank so many potions and drinks in one combat there. I think it was. Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's all
I
over
think
the
it was
place.
that last one.
But when we last left off, you all had approached the Shadow Clock Tower. Based on the letters in the journal that you'd taken 3 to 4 days, several days to, how do I put this, transcribe, translate. But you had discovered that he'd been meeting with this woman. He described her as being this beautiful red-headed woman. Just all of the terminology, all the words he used, she was just the most magnificent creature he had ever seen. He was just completely infatuated with her, and it seemed, though she was sly, though she was subtle, though she was playing coy, he believed she felt the same way for him, and she also loved what he was doing in the city and taught him new and interesting ways of sacrificing and murdering people. This Sahedron symbol that he had begun carving into some of his victims,
Excuse
the
me.
cult of the Skinsaw had been carving into their victims. So I leave the scene to you all. You see this clock tower in front of you. It is a massive 7-8 story tall building. There is a old, kind of dilapidated looking clock at the top of it. It looks as though it was maybe a lighthouse at one point that was turned into some sort of clock tower, and it is leaning precariously to the left side. So if you're looking at it from the south to the north, it's leaning ever so slightly. Actually, not even slightly. It looks precarious. And you've been watching it now for about 30 minutes. No one has gone in, no one has gone out, and the building itself is completely dark. How would you like to proceed?
Quick question before we proceed is, did anybody want to go shopping or did we immediately
that.
go from? So we did.
Yeah, we did that.
We went
in the
shopping.
End of
interim.
last session.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully you got a few things.
I did not, but I can.
Quickly think about what you
I
want.
think
and shoot
you
over
said,
some
what was it,
local-
less than 10 grand?
Yes, anything
Whatever,
under
yeah.
10,000 is pretty much readily available within reason.
Yeah, you might have it. I
Multiple
only got
items?
one thing. I got one thing.
Correct.
So.
So you guys came here while we were still in the prison, right? Did you find anything else out before we go inside?
Not really.
Right.
There hasn't been any signs of people inside or anything, so.
So you avoided being arrested and then did seemingly very little for the 3 days that we were in prison. Is there a reason you didn't also consider going to prison?
I was deciphering the journal that no one else could.
Fair enough.
That's the
What
whole
about
reason
you,
we know
Doctor?
about the clock tower.
Yeah, we actually, I think we figured the clock tower out immediately, I think was the thing. But then like more information was found out a little bit later, but that's nitpicking. Fair enough. So we're going into the rickiest looking building in the entire rickiest part of town.
Sounds about right.
I'm not
So-
particularly excited.
Sounds like something we would do.
So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna have a good stern talking to this this woman. What's her name?
Zanesha.
Zanesha. Is
think-
that your plan, Weave? Stern talking?
I don't really know. It seems that she has the power of some sort of hypnotic suggestion.
I think Bear might try to kill her.
Might. You know how many murder she's responsible for at this point?
So that's already the plan.
And that's my plan.
She's certainly not a good person. I'll put it that
Also,
way.
most interactions with Zanesha have led to mind control of some sort.
Yes. You said you had some sort of spell that could protect us, right?
Yeah,
How long does that last?
a few minutes, so we gotta be fast.
Or
I do
save it
not
until
like
we need
that.
it. We need to save it until we need it.
I've repaired it twice.
Let me see here. No, I don't have anything good for this. Darn you, clerics, and your better spells for this particular one thing.
My God, text me.
I mean, I have lots of fun things. I do have. Did we have a long rest before we got here?
Yes.
You're mixing your settings and your systems. This
It's
is
basically a
Pathfinder.
long rest.
Overnight rest where I got all the spells and stuff back.
Yes, sir.
Is
It's
that
been
not
several days.
Is that not a long rest?
It's not the technical term. It's just you slept 8 hours.
What-
8-hour rest.
Okay. What is the
8
tech?
hours.
What is
It's
the
almost like
technical
calling it a long rest seems totally reasonable.
what is it called? It's
You
called
keep your damn 5e out of my Pathfinder1e, dagnammit. You keep it out of here.
My bad. Did we take an extended
You saved
rest?
that. You saved that for
Yeah.
Thursdays, all right? You saved that for your vampires.
We took an extended rest.
Yes, it's been 3 days.
This is the
days,
Pathfinders, not the Dungeons
3
and the
days of
Dragons.
Extended rest.
Okay. Well,
How dare you?
I do have a. I'm not sure how this worked, and you might have had to explain that one, but I do have a potion, or a
Oil.
an oil of magic circle against evil.
Yes, you would have to pour it out onto the ground. It
In a
functions
circle, yeah.
in a circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It would take probably a full round action, if not two. Realistically.
Spin around and spritz it all around. All right.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything that really helps with enchantments of that sort. And so I'm really in your hands here, Bear.
I've never felt so important.
Wait, bare hands? That's terrifying.
In
Absolutely.
his
terrifying.
bare arms.
They are very big. So,
Yes.
I can barely stand this. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, God. I know I participated, but no. I'm sorry.
we'll
I
leave
take
it-
it back.
oh, I guess this is gonna come up. My spell, the duration is significantly shortened if I cast on more people than. Should I do it on Sumi?
Sumi is probably the one person who you most want to cast it on.
Yeah.
I don't think the rest of us can do nearly as much damage, and Sumi is not very good at dealing with mind control.
Okay.
Mr. Bear, I tried to give this to you before, but
What is it?
it's this little chalky pill. It's not an antacid. It's mostly made of blood. But if you chew it up, it tastes like iron. Okay, it's made of blood. I'm lying. It makes your body heat up. Makes your blood like come to the surface. And it makes you like act faster, like at the beginning of like when you're about to get into combat, if you know what I mean. Wink,
Is it a blood
wink.
boil pill?
What's that?
Is it a blood boil pill?
Blood boil pill? Let me write that shit down. Yeah, that sounds like a great name. But you said blood boil pill, right? Yeah, we'll call it exactly that.
Oh my god.
It'll make you faster, and then like cold stuff should like be like a no-brainer. However, though, because your blood is like right at the surface of your skin, you bleed a little easier. So watch out for the cat over there. Don't like jump in between the Sumi and like your enemy, because her bloody bleeding claws will
Sumi does have a tendency
F you
to
up.
cause a bit of bleeding. You know,
Yeah.
Doctor, you remind me of some of the wild witch women of the Ashwood. I didn't much trust their remedies either.
I dated one of those for a while, but not anymore. Anyways,
They tend to be quite ancient.
He doesn't discriminate.
hey, yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I'm
Doctor.
going to walk around the other side of the tower just so I can get away from the conversation.
I got
Give me
these.
some perception checks. Give me a perception check.
Because I'm just like,
Fascinating. Yeah.
like
You
going-
walk into a spikefall trap.
just like,
Let's make a perception check.
Yeah.
That's actually
And
a really good roll.
and I'm
You
gonna
notice up near the top part of the tower. So to describe it, there is a single double door. So single entrance, it's a double door at the base of the tower. The tower leans ever so slightly to the left. There's a big clock, and there's a giant, what looks like an angel up at the top, at the peak. And there's a little bit of scaffolding on it. Looks like some work was trying to be done on it, but it was abandoned a while back. You notice that up near, just below the peak, just below the roof, that kind of cone-shaped top of the tower, you notice that there is what looks to be maybe a little bit of candlelight, or perhaps even a torch. And you can just ever so slightly see the flickering through the little breaks, the little cracks, and the stone and the masonry.
Okay. Any other way in other than the one spot we already saw?
You could climb the side of the tower and get up to the top if you wanted to.
I'm 3.5 feet tall. I don't think I'm doing that.
How tall did you say this thing was?
The
Like
tower
really big.
itself, it is very, very tall. The tower itself is roughly 100 feet tall. It's big.
Yeah,
It's big. Yeah.
climbing sounds bad.
I'm not much of a fan of just walking into the dilapidated building that potentially houses some sort of mind controlling demon of some sort.
We can fly up the
We can
side?
fly. Looking over at Dr. Durden.
I can fly.
You can fly.
Yeah, you have to drink this shit for like a decade before it doesn't make you like immediately vomit though.
Doctor,
Right.
do you still have any of those potions that make me big?
Potions that make you big.
An enlarged potion. Or enlarged person potion.
I don't think I've ever been able to do that.
Oh, I thought you gave me one like wicked early in.
That might have been somebody else.
It was.
Okay.
That was red.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I don't even think that was you.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, I think he's right too. That's the best part.
Okay, I can carry. How much do you weigh, everybody?
There is no spoon.
That's good.
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly. Let's
Okay.
move on.
How much
I
do you
guess-
guys weigh?
How we handle this depends a bit more on what our goal is here. Are we trying to interrogate Zanesha, or are we just putting down an evil? Are we trying to kill her?
Fine.
We
Right.
we kill her and we find her journal because every bad person has a journal. And then
Well, that does seem like a pattern that has been fairly consistent so far for some reason. Maybe we shouldn't rely on that to always be the case.
We shouldn't really trust what she says, though, considering her track record with other people.
Right. So we're just going to kill her?
Like, if she surrenders and gives us information before we kill her, that'd be great. But I'm not.
All I'm saying is if our goal is just to kill a cult leader or the leader of a cult leader, we can just. The building looks like it could fall over. Maybe we could topple it over somehow and just kill her inside. Why even
Yeah.
bother going into the dilapidated lighthouse clock tower?
The people around the tower. That's an unnecessary risk. I'd rather
All
not.
right.
I'd rather not kill dozens of people with a giant building falling on them.
I'm glad I'm not there because I wouldn't be able to say, wouldn't be able to resist. saying
Meredith, give me
something.
another perception check.
The angel at the top is alive and not an angel.
Ooh,
Never mind.
Natty 1.
Cool.
I found a rock.
There's lots of rocks.
Buildings are just big rocks.
Where exactly are you in relationship to the tower I was meriting?
I'm going around it.
So like up on the top area kind of thing. I like
Yeah,
that.
just making a circle.
So as you start to make the circle, you're pretty sure you hear something. What is your flat-footed AC?
16. But I do have uncanny. Oh no, I'm no longer denied my dexterity. Oh, that's Rose Edge. Never mind. I do have uncanny dodge or something. Let's see. Initiative. Class features. I've got evasion,
I think they ate you.
underfoot.
As you are creeping around the backside,
Oh, I can't be caught flat-footed.
you hear it. Oh, you can be if they have high enough rogue levels. You hear it as you hear this like think, and as you look, you feel the bolt strike you right where your shoulder kind of meets your neck and drive itself hard into the flesh. And you take
Oh, that was almost a crit.
That was rude.
That was with him in 31 stealth. That's insane.
you take 18 damage.
I had 41 stealth.
You
But
take 18 damage.
Oh yeah, 41 stealth, and they saw you and shot you.
I could have been watching it for a while.
And I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh God.
you're a bad man, Wolfie.
Gotta punish the players once in a while. Oh,
You,
If it's the drought poison, he actually passes.
you, good sir, don't feel good and start to vomit. You are now nauseated for the
It's
next
not.
5 rounds.
Do you scream
Awful.
out or do you tell any of us that
Yeah, you probably hearing a little child retch.
Yeah, you hear some throwing up, and then you all realize that Osmeriting's not near you. You see a number of lights start flickering up near the top of the tower.
well, guess we waited too long.
if this looks like an emergency or kind of like something's going off, I would say we should all run towards the door, get inside.
It's up to you.
Oz is in trouble, so we kind of have to go help Oz.
Where do you run to?
Y'all
Oz?
can't even. Y'all don't even know where I am.
I
All
have
you can
no
do is
idea
run
where he
by
is.
sound.
And if you rush,
You have to run by sound.
All right, I added my magic items. I bought a belt of dexterity and eyes of the eagle.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I do a hand sign and send Sumi to go defend Oz. Sumi has scent and also like low light vision and stuff.
Mhm.
Might be able to actually find him.
Mm-hmm.
there is vomit on the ground, so maybe.
Osmeriting, as
Yeah,
you
they
are
also just
throwing
vomited,
up,
made some noise.
as you are throwing up Osmeriting, a cooing, beautiful, luxurious, almost sensual voice enters your mind.
Classic.
And what have we here? A little boy? A little child? No, a gnome lost his way. What brings you to the underbridge, little one?
Charming.
It's not polite to trespass. Several more rounds pass, and the nauseating ends.
And he goes and he will hide somewhere.
Surprising. Most gnomes I've known are more chatty than you.
That's
Well,
40, 43.
you should tell your friends to
42.
back off. And then the telepathy spell seems to end.
I'm gonna cast my first protection from evil communal on everyone but Oz.
Okay.
You cast what?
Protection from evil communal.
Won't hit Sumi because Sumi's already off looking for Oz.
Okay. It's so if it's only the 3 of us, it's gonna be
I cast 6 sticks of dynamite on the side of the clock tower.
Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and roll me 40d8, please.
Okay. Let's see.
And let's see what happens.
Wait, what are you doing? Trying to blow this shit up?
Okay.
He was
and-
joking. There's no such thing as
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
All
Clock,
right.
clock tower
Pretty good.
collapses, killing both you, Sumi, Dr. Durden.
Dr. Durden,
Oz gets away because he ran. Sumi was running past the tower as it collapses. And Bear survives with 1 HP.
Mission failed successfully.
Yes. That unfortunately is killed by the boss of this chapter as he goes to get out of the rubble. Yeah.
so
Cool.
Good
I'm
game,
gonna-
everybody.
okay. Is Oz not coming back?
I'll come back eventually. I just gotta figure out, look around, trying to see what's going on.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Airwalk on myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go in,
wanna
guys.
s-
This spell doesn't last very long.
I want to see if I see anything. Something
Do
shot me.
not. Do not. You see nothing. You see the lights flickering up. It is so there's like looks to be a platform all the way at the top of the tower where this like angel like statue is, the top of the tower. You see lights flickering there. It looks like maybe 1 to 3 torches. At least 2, maybe 3 torches.
I'm going to try to use my Cure Light Wounds wand.
I'm going to, assuming with the rest of the party, I'm going to get to the tower. I'm going to get my back to the tower, and I'm going to take a defensive stance, just
Okay.
full defense.
Okay.
Trying to pinpoint Oz in the darkness as well with perception.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the courtesy of actually moving you guys over to the first floor of the tower. You guys can see it. So you guys would be at the door, right at the base of the tower. So like right about there. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys onto. So weave. Sumi's off with. Put her over there. Osmerding's off, kind of doing his own thing. We got Bear. We got Dr. Durden. Alright, so you guys get up to the tower. Sumi makes it to Oz. Oz, you fiddle around with your Cure Light's wounds. You get it to work eventually. Just take a 20. You'll just be like,
Sumi
pet
takes
that
a
guy.
little potion out of her saddlebags and just hands it to you with her mouth. Cure Light Wounds potion.
Thank you, Sumi.
I'm gonna look over to Weave and Red, or not Red, Dr. Dirt. God, we need to move. Oz is doing his own thing. I trust that he's doing something productive.
I'm not going inside that tower without Sumi.
We'll call her back because the spell doesn't last long.
Fair. I'll produce my beast whistle, my cat beast whistle, and I'll blow it. And Sumi will hear it.
Her ears peek up. And she's like, meow. And then she bolts away from Osmerding. Yeah.
Oz, do you want to grab onto Sumi and ride over here?
Oh,
Or are you going to just try and hunker down there for a minute?
Hey,
yeah, I'm coming. I'll grab hold of her.
Okay.
About how much do you weigh there, Oz?
Not very much.
right. Because I've made a whole shitload of these bladders that they fill with this air, and each one of them can lift about 20 pounds. But if you tie a whole bunch of them to yourself, I think you could fly.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I've coined them as buoyant balloons.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Alright.
Oh, hold on a second.
You don't want to fly?
No, I'm not flying.
For my
It's fun.
last,
It's
for
fun
my
though.
last trick, I will go Super
I'll come out and
Saiyan.
give you hugs and kisses in a little while.
With the power of Gorum. What are these doors made out of, Wolf?
That door is made of, looks like oak. But
Well,
it's
that
very
door-
old and kind of mushy.
That door is now made of foothold.
Give me a strength check.
Oh my, I rolled a 4!
Well,
Bear, instead of trying to bust the already very busted
you
building,
hit that door, and it gives. In fact, it slides about 3 inches in, and it seems to be like kind of hitting the floor. It's like where a door is kind of off its hinges. It is grinding into the dirt, but it's open slightly. Do you kick it again, Bear?
You guys ready?
the building is on twigs. It's gonna fall over. Please.
Fine. I'll
Unless
open
our
it.
plan is to make it fall over, but you're the one who talked me out of that.
I'll open the door slightly, like quietly, or not quietly, softly. There we go. That's
So
the
you
word.
so you push the door open. That's brilliant.
Yes.
As you push the door open, revealing the interior of the tower, I will describe it to you. The air inside the clock tower is dusty and dry. Swaths of rubble and mounds of plaster lie in heaps on the stone floor. Particularly In the southwest corner, a single wagon sits to the northeast, and 6 partially collapsed offices line the northern and eastern walls, their doors hanging askew and their ceilings caved in. A wooden staircase winds up into the cavernous space above. High overhead, 4 immense bronze bells hang from sturdy crossbeams. And as you open the door, Bear, a massive, scarecrow-like creature rushes towards you, swinging a horrific-looking acidic scythe at your face. Roll initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun.
blood pill is only a +2 in bonus, right?
What's that?
He's actually in Dr. Durden.
Yeah, the pill.
+2, I believe. Let me double check real quick. Where is this at?
Ticky or tickies.
Blood boil +2.
Okay. So that is my accurate initiative. I added the +2 before I rolled. That thing looks spooky.
Knowledge Arcana on this guy. Knowledge Arcana, if you would be so kind.
I don't need to know what it is if it's dead.
Let's see. Well, I can't see it. You still want me to roll Arcana, even though we can't see it.
I have a rank in Arcana!
Oh, never mind. We don't need to. Bear knows what it is.
That is a... You're actually not sure what it is. You
What
didn't get
the-
high enough.
Remember, we're getting higher
All
up
right,
there.
I'll roll it anyways. I don't think I can beat that, though. Yeah.
Nope. All right, and it is going to go ahead and try to scythe you a question.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
We live in a land of
28
laws.
Is a hit.
barely.
And... Ha, ha.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, you're laughing now, but you won't be laughing for long. All right, then. 6 plus 1.
Crit with
Do you
the
have any? Do you have
scythe.
any acid resistance?
No.
Take 38 damage.
Ow.
Yep.
Crit with a side.
And we are now at the top of the round with Osmeridic.
I'm being dragged along by
Yeah.
Soon.
Oof,
It's like,
oof,
ooh,
oof,
cool,
oof.
cool. This is neat. Yeah. That's my turn. So you tell me we're there.
Bear, you're up next.
I will 5-foot step. Hopefully not die again.
Mhm.
I will kind of bring the sword up into the air as like a gleam of light out of nowhere kind of strikes the blade as I bring it down on the scarecrow.
I love it. Swinging a hit for 30. The fire does deal damage to it. Let me double check something here. Yep, nope, okay. You notice that your sword does appear to be slightly deflected, as though it has some sort of damage resistance. It doesn't quite cut into it as well as you'd have liked, but it still deals a solid amount of damage. And the creature, its eyes glowing orange, its wide, almost pumpkin-headed like mouth, it kind of grimaces, and you think for a moment, Bear, even in your rage, even in your this battle trance that you're in, you think you see a hint of intelligence. Not fear, but anger. And
It's Angie.
it is now its turn, and it is going to swing at you. And it's going to swing aggressively. Another 28 to hit with the first attack. And the second
Good night, sweet
attack-
prince.
Oh, I just realized that is a +19 to hit.
That is a
That
miss
misses.
with the second attack. That is a miss. So,
He might not. He has to roll really well to kill me or down me.
22 damage.
You barely got your foot in the door.
I don't know. The rest
He's
of us
barely
aren't
got
gonna
his foot
fight
in the
this thing.
grave, is what he's got his foot in.
I want to ban the word bear.
Dr. Durden, you're up next.
Jeez Louise, dude.
I kind of step forward and can I judge by looking at this thing? Do I think he has reach if I step
He
like behind?
absolutely has reach.
All right. I look back at Weave and I'm like, we should go back to Sandpoint. I don't like this place anymore.
What's on the other side of the door?
Death and pain.
There's a massive thing that's about to kill Bear.
Wait, you're telling me that's all of Bear's blood? I thought Bear was doing that. Oh
yeah.
no!
I have no fucking clue what to do. How big is this door? Can we even get through here? Or is it
Yeah,
completely
it's double door.
blocked?
Yeah, it's double door.
Yeah, but like, can we actually get in there anyway?
Yeah.
How would we do that? Like in through this square and then diagonally through or something, or what? Like
Bear
like
blood.
that?
There you go. We gotta get a little immersion. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you can squeeze past it. It's gonna get attack of opportunity against you.
Unless
Squeezing?
you acrobatics.
Unless acrobatics?
Yeah.
Is there any penalty for failing that acrobatics?
Yeah.
The attack of opportunity.
Yeah, there is. I would just start
okay.
throwing bombs.
Well, I
You can move
You can hit him
back.
here
This
or
isn't the
here.
only.
Remember, there's going to be other squares out here. You're not limited to what Wolfie gave you.
Yeah,
okay,
there's some more squares back. Yeah.
except
So you can
yeah,
just
I can't put my character over there. It
Yeah.
Sure
goes
you
into the
can.
darkness.
Sure you can. Come on.
Oh, see, yeah,
Look
there
at
you
this.
go.
Look at this. Hold on.
Now you're 5
You made
feet
it worse
away.
somehow.
No. I got you. There you go. Look at that.
Darkness.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at
there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, look at
All
that.
right, Bear. Don't let him attack me. And sure.
The guy
Bear-
holding his blood in. What's left of it?
Yeah. Well, shit. I will. I was not ready. I will. I'm not going to use
Is
my.
that too much blood? I don't know. That seems accurate.
Now that's pretty good. That's
It was
I'd
all
say
punched out of him, man.
It's all punched out. That's good.
Punched out. Pretty sure it's scythe now.
Let's side it
Yeah.
out.
I can't remember if Joffrey can take a mutagen for me. I don't think he can. I think. Or I don't know. Maybe.
All right, your turn's been taking like 8 minutes. Like, come on.
All right.
Let's go. Come on.
All right. I think he can. I'm gonna say Joffrey does the mutagen for me.
Okay.
For dexterity.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw a bomb at him.
Perfect.
We're gonna do frost.
All right.
Why not?
Sounds good.
So attack. And here we go.
That's a hit for 19. He doesn't like it.
So-
He screams.
So I spit into it and then throw this thing. I need a fortitude save, DC 17, or he is staggered for a round.
He is immune, but I like to remind that.
To staggered condition.
Staggered. Yeah, he's a construct.
Okay.
But with that being said, Sumi is up next.
Are we ruling it that Sumi and Oz are just arriving now and they don't get a turn? Or they
Yeah,
can just
that
go?
seems fair because they were all around
Okay.
the other side of the tower. Weave, you're up
Fine
next.
by me.
Did that cold damage seem like it all went through?
Yeah, it all went through. All of it.
I'm gonna move up to here and I'm gonna reach my little fingies out.
Yeah.
And hit. I'm gonna use my place magic, tap into the ley lines, and hit Bear with a Cure Serious Wounds
Good idea.
for 20 HP.
You are a lovely cleric.
Don't call a druid a cleric. It's just like an insult.
That's the cleric calling the druid a cleric.
Is it your?
Merding, you have arrived.
All right. I'm gonna hold my turn until Sumi gets closer, and then I'm going to drop off.
Okay.
And that's going to be interesting. We're gonna do some rolls.
Bear, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna clickety clackety my boots, my fresh new Jordans of haste.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
Your aerodens.
Mm.
Your aerodens.
I am. Aren't I Aridin canonically now?
I guess so. I think so.
Air Hordens.
Canonically.
All right. I will.
Pretty sure
swing
that's
and
canon. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Holy balls. Let's see here.
Can it
So
be
that
crit?
is
Returned in kind.
Can it be
Let me
crit?
just give me a second. It can't be, but that's okay. No, concerts can be
Aw.
crit. Concerts can be
Yeah.
crit. Yeah.
they have to especially be into it.
So hold on, let me
Wow.
do some math. You just no want to live and head just gone, and the thing just collapses to the ground, just super dead, super dead. Wow, that was That was a thing.
Then Sumi drops me off, and I jump off with green energy spell, and I'm like, oh, thanks. Okay.
I
Oh,
used a
welcome back,
pretty
Oz.
strong spell there.
Somebody shot me. That was so I landed on my feet. Somebody shot me on the other side and made me sick. When I was throwing up dinner,
Do you know where the bolt came from?
came from, I think, up in the tower, because well, if you look right here, see the bolt sitting right there. See it? See it? See it?
Oh, well, I
right
don't know
there?
which way you were
Just pulls it
facing.
out.
Sit right here. It's right here. Yeah. Tink. There you go.
Hey,
So it
weave.
came in from the top, but some lady was talking to me in my head.
That is exactly what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
She sounded kind of Irish.
I use another cure moderate wounds on you, another 20 hit points.
no, don't. Oh, okay.
Don't.
I'm assuming we're going up there.
Yeah, we.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna start drinking all kinds of shit. Then let's go.
Well, we
'cause,
don't know how far up we're going, so
it's
Well, as long as we have the protection from evil going, we should keep going up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking into the air, going up towards the next floor.
I'm gonna start
Stairs
the
are for
stairs.
So
I'm gonna
as you
start the
begin to
stairs,
make your way up the stairs,
and I want a perception check.
who's going up the stairs and how are you traveling?
I'm walking because I'm, on my feet.
I make my own stairs, going up in the middle of the room.
All right.
Oh,
Sumi,
Ooh.
Weave, are you both going inside as well?
I need to buff Sumi, so I'm not doing. I mean, I'll enter the building so that I'm
Yeah.
not out in the open. But
Okay.
then once I'm inside, I'm going to start casting buff spells on Sumi.
I love that.
I would like to do the same thing too.
So you begin rising up, and I'm going to give you, you've got a minute or two as you guys are trying to proceed forward, but go ahead and cast your buff spells. When you guys are ready, let me know, and then a thing is going to happen.
I alchemically allocate some heroism.
Oh, one thing I will do is you're gonna get protection from evil, like the 7-minute version. That's one level.
okay.
I believe you.
That makes sense.
Did you roll a 1d4 and then go 1, 2, 3, 4?
I did. That was weird, but I'm okay with it.
Strong jaw, cat's grace, bull strength,
Oh, there's no protection from evil. I'm gonna have to create it.
owl's wisdom, and then I need to roll use magic device to use my wand.
Oh, my spells are miniature level, so I do have a we
good
do have
enough.
a minute or two.
Good enough. Shield wand. All right. Buffed. Boom, boom, boom.
Oz, Weave, Durden, are you walking? You're walking up the stairs,
I'm
right?
walking. I have to. I don't have any other.
Yeah, I have
idea.
legs.
There
These
is-
legs were made for walking.
So as you are roughly 50
Actually,
feet up
no,
in the
we
air-
will not walk. We will transform into a ferret and get in Sumi's saddlebag.
I love it. As you guys are making your way up the stairs, you get about 50 feet into the air. Bear's in the center of the room traveling up. Oz and Weave, you're going up this spiral staircase. It spirals up higher and higher. The inner walls of this vast space is traversed by a winding wooden stairway supported by an intricate network of wooden beams, but lacking at many stretches a handrail or other enclosure. In certain places, 2 or even 3 stairs at a time are partially missing or gone altogether. So you get about halfway up. You all hear this. Osmeridan, you look up and you see some shadowy figures moving around where those 4 brass bells were. And then you hear it, the sickening noise. Dong, dong, dong. As 1, 2, 3, the 4 massive, huge, enormous bells come crashing down, smashing into the walls, ricocheting off. The whole building begins to shake. Dust and dirt and bricks and masonry starts to fall on the side. The first bell goes to strike at 1 bear. Bear, what is your AC?
AC is currently 25.
25, he says. 25. Go ahead and just grab this really quick. And
I hope my belt doesn't get run.
34. That is a hit. You take
Plus 20 to hit. Oh, yeah.
18 damage from that bell as it strikes you. The second bell is going to hit both Bear, possibly hit Bear and Osmerding. First attack, possible hit against Bear, does confirm, and Osmerding. That is a 33 to hit you. Bear, you take 47 damage.
I fall to the ground, floating in the air.
Osmerding, you take 17 damage.
Mm,
Now that
is
the
no
first
reflex
two
saves?
bells have fallen, you will now
No
get
reflex?
reflex saves against the remaining bells.
Mm.
The remaining bells will be looking to strike all of you. Go ahead and make 2 reflex saves. DC for this is a 20. DC 20.
I'm unconscious, so I auto-fail.
I am in Sumi's backpack, so I'm just gonna have Sumi roll the reflex saves.
Ouch. 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 Alright, so it's going to get to attack you.
I love the TPK from the bells.
It might be. It might be. 20.
Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I'm not dead.
Jesus Christ. 34. 18 to Oz, 21 to Sumi. And the last bell. This one is actually attacking Durden as well. 24 to hit you, Durden?
24 hits. Do I get a reflex at all or not?
Yeah,
Or
did
it's
you,
just
did, you not,
automatic?
did you not make your reflex save?
I wasn't told to make one unless it
Yes,
was
yeah, you
everybody.
were.
Yes, you were.
Everyone was. Yeah.
Everyone was.
All right, reflex save right here. 35.
Okay, you don't take that damage. Next up, though, is the last bell, which is going against everyone.
Nat 20 on that, man.
1. That is against Oz. This is against Sumi. And give me another reflex save, Durden.
All right, one more. Let's go.
All right.
34.
He doesn't take it. So, Sumi takes 26. Oz takes 27.
You forgot me.
You're not getting hit. You've already been hit. You're actually under a bell right now. Like, a bell fell and, like, dragged you to the ground. You're not getting hit again.
All right, we definitely have to kill whoever's up there now.
Now we leave.
And as that happens, you watch several figures that come floating, almost flying down towards you, and they look like they are moving very, very, very quickly. And you would actually
Sumi grabs
recognize-
Oz in his mouth and books it out of the tower.
Well, we're gonna roll initiative because these
I'm
guys
running.
are floating down, and they look to be maybe 1 round away from you. You see 3 faceless stalkers.
So
All
were
right.
we on were we on the stairs or what? Where? I don't
Yeah,
understand
you guys are about 30. You're about halfway up.
Oh, now
Up
we're
the
at the bottom
stairs.
now. We got the entire tower basically collapsed.
Yeah, so you're about 50 feet up in the air. Oz is pretty much like right next to you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll some battle music. And we're going to have to jump into a little bit of combat here. All right, let's roll some initiative.
Turn unconscious, Steve. Yeah, there is. There we go.
Man, that's about normal. 9. That's
Oh boy. Sumi, roll high, please. That's not high enough, Sumi.
I did get my bell wrong, in fact.
Hmm.
All right. I get these faceless stalkers. The initiative. All right. First up is Weave.
I am a little ferret. I'm a little ferret. I'm just a little guy. Sheesh, man. I'm going to reach my little paw out of Sumi's backpack and give a little tap onto Oz down on the ground and hit him with the only spell I can do in this form right now, Cure Light Wounds, for 12 HP.
Beautiful. Beautiful. 12 HP back to you. You are conscious and not feeling great.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, this one continues to float down as though they're under the effects of Featherfall. Looks like you've got about 2 rounds before they get to you. Bear, give us a con check. You lose 1 HP.
Oh, no, yeah, I failed. I forgot it's 10 minus... Yeah.
Sumi is a kitty.
Sumi's going to scoop up Oz in her mouth and book it as far as she can.
Okay. You're going to get down to basically the base.
She can move like 60.
Yeah, you're going to get down all the way pretty much to the base.
All right. Blue.
All right. Next up in the initiative is Osmerding.
Take a potion of Cure Light Wounds.
Beautiful. Do it up.
4. That's it.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, next up is this guy continues to float down. Dr. Durden, you're still about 60 feet up. You see these guys floating down towards you. What do you want to do?
Joffrey is going to use my 3rd level spell. He's going to use one of my 3rd level spells and cast Fly.
Okay.
So 60 feet. The closest guy to me, that guy right there, where is he?
He's about 30 feet up, kind of floating down at the center of the...
Towards me.
Towards you, yeah.
So I gotta like throw a football and hit him like mid-flight, right?
Okay.
If I wanted to throw something at him,
absolutely.
Is there like a penalty to that?
No,
I mean,
just an attack roll. Just make an attack roll.
I'm like a quarterback. I can hit moving targets.
Why would you throw a ball that's made to be on your foot?
You know what? It's a euphemism. I think that's the word.
Is
I'm
it a
not
euphemism?
Sure.
I don't know.
I think I'm using that word wrong. But anyway,
Sounds like you should be kicking it.
I am going to use my ability. I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna use my full round action, and I'm gonna slap alchemist fire onto the side of this firebomb, and I'm gonna throw it at that dude.
You should.
Bomb. Bam. 22. Does 22 hit?
22 does hit.
And that does an extra d6 of damage. So here's the extra d6. So 5 more points of damage.
Beautiful. That guy does not look happy.
So 29. He's going to take an extra d6 on his next turn as well.
Beautiful. He is on fire. Anything else, Dr. Durden?
That's it.
This one here continues to float down. Weave, you're back to the top. I'd like you to give a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception.
17. You
Hold up, 2.
notice, as you're staring at the door, you notice that the door seems to open a bit wider, as though something large has just moved through it. You're not sure what it is, because you don't see anything. But
okay.
The door definitely moved.
I'm going to cast my last Cure Light Wounds on Sumi. I use Place Magic. That's actually 13 health. So that's 13 health back to her. And that's my turn.
Okay. This guy continues to float. He's actually also on fire, so he takes an extra 1d6 damage of fire. And as he does so, you watch as his floating body starts to writhe and then goes limp and just keeps smoldering.
Okay, I was gonna say he can extinguish with a DC
No, you
15
burned him to
reflex save.
death, so he is gone. He's just a floating fire. It's illuminating the entire room, and as it's illuminating the room, I would like Durden and Osmerding to make perception checks as well.
Skills. Perception.
Ah, Dr. Durden.
Man, those nat 20s.
You can see it, Dr. Durden. There is something large that has just moved over the Scarecrow corpse and is in the room, but is likely invisible. Like, you can see, with the light flickering, you can see the rocks move ever so slightly. Something is moving quietly, but you can hear it with that nat 20, and you can see the rocks moving. Like, there is something.
Can I give
right about
Sumi a
there.
perception check to see that as well with
Oh,
scent
absolutely,
as well?
absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Whenever I get a chance on my turn or however you want to do
Right
that,
here.
I will yell that out.
You can yell right now. It's free action to talk.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
I yell out, something just came through the front door.
And Bear, give us another con check. It's not looking good for Bear. It's not looking good.
No.
It's not looking good.
What does he
What's
have
your
to
con?
get?
What's your con score?
I have 2 rounds left.
Oh boy, that's not good.
How does that work? What do you have to get?
You have to roll. The DC is 10 plus how much negative you are on a con check.
Yeah, it's hard.
So Sumi knows where this is. She got a nat 20, and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
got a 28, and a nat 20. She has scent. So is it a large creature similar to the scarecrow, where
Yes.
it's like right in these 4
Yes,
squares, but there's
correct.
space to get past it
You
over
could.
here?
Yes.
Okay. We're not fighting it. Sumi's gonna take the attack of opportunity and just run past it with Oz
Okay.
and me.
Okay. She's gonna bolt. I love it.
She's bolting right past it.
As she bolts past, what is Sumi's flat-footed AC?
Sumi knows where it is, but her flat-footed is 9. That's weave. Her flat-footed is 24.
Actually, pretty good.
Yeah, she has like so many buff spells. If it wasn't for these bells that couldn't be avoided,
Oh,
great.
That'll play. I need Sumi to also give me. I need Sumi to give us a will save, please.
Her worst save.
Mhm.
Will.
plus 2.
Sumi is now nauseated for the next 1 round. She is.
And I have
Does nauseated affect movement?
It does.
Yeah.
Well, if it halves her run, too bad. She moves 120 feet. She moves 60 initially.
Mhm.
She took the attack of opportunity, and she keeps going another 60.
Let me get some damage in there for you. Hold on 1 second.
Do not die in this doorway, Sumi.
Oh, I hope not. Let's see here. Impaler of Thorns.
Can't believe you kill a cat, Wolf.
So nausea just gets rid of your second action in the turn.
27 damage.
Doesn't down her. She keeps running.
It's good.
Gone.
It's good. And as that happens, revealing itself, it's this creature.
Oh, the
Right
beautiful
here.
redhead. I see it. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
makes
all right.
sense.
And she is now officially in the initiative.
fuck is that? Dude,
It
is
is
that a
now
snake?
her turn. So you are how far away from her right now?
So I started at the base here, so I moved 650 to get out the door, and I had another 70 movement. So I ran another
Okay.
70 feet away from the tower.
Okay.
Sandpoint? You're going to Sandpoint, right?
Going to Sandpoint, right?
Sandpoint.
Now we're playing Skull and Shackles after this? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is bad. So this one here, what is she going to do? She is actually going to do a thing where she is going to pivot out. She is going to move. How far away are you is the question at this point. How far away are you?
I think with that movement, I'm probably like 50 feet away, I would imagine.
50 feet. Okay. So if she moves out to there, her caster level is... She's within range. She is within range. Actually, you know what she's going to do?
Mm-mm.
She is going to do that. I need
It's gonna
Sumi. I need Sumi to make... How many hit die does Sumi have?
Let's see. 6.
I need Sumi to give me another will save.
Okay. Her worst thing. Okay.
Sumi passes out under the effects of slumber and falls asleep.
Right.
Deep slumber. And that is her turn.
Does that need line of sight?
That's Meriden. You're up next.
Does Slumber need line of sight to be cast?
Let's see.
I was going to say, no matter what she's doing, Weave is going to be summoning stone shields behind her as they're retreating.
Okay.
Sumi's also immune to deep slumber with protection from evil.
She's immune from
Is she?
because of protection from evil.
Because it's compulsion. You're right. Yeah. So Sumi does not fall asleep, and the creature, whatever this snake serpentine creature is, looks frustrated. But that is her turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Spells last as long as they last, and
Correct.
because it's not concentration.
That is
There we
correct.
go.
So
I still, as a matter of flavor, Weave is summoning a stone shield behind them as they're retreating, blocking any future line of sight, just going. They're running.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Not looking good for our heroes, I'll tell you that much.
No, don't worry, guys. I got this.
Osmerding, you're inside of this cat's mouth, and you're being carried along. So what do you do?
Enjoy the ride.
All right, this one here continues to float down, and then lands right about here.
As he's flying down, I'm doing one of these like, I fucking see you, dude.
If I can see you, dude. This one lands. Dr. Durden, you're up next. You're about 50 feet in the air. What are you gonna do?
Joffrey is gonna go first, and Joffrey is the man.
With the plan.
He is going to cast my Reduce Person on me, so there's that spell. So I'm now small. And flying.
Mm-hmm.
And Hero Wisdom. And I'm fast.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that one? Reduce Person right there. Turn that on. Okay. Can you remind me if I throw a bomb outside of my normal range, what is there? There's a penalty, right?
Yep.
-2.
-2 for every range increment beyond the first.
Range increment. So if my bombs go 30, it's 60, 90, 120. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, so how far would you say that dude is away from me right now?
45 feet. Pythagorean theorem.
Okay. So
Pulled that
minus
right
2.
out of my tuchus. There you go.
Could you actually write that down? There, Wolfie?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me get my little journal here.
A squared plus B
all right,
squared
there it
equals
is.
C
Hold
squared.
on, let me just.
There you
Okay, I
go.
got this. And
Gotta show your
there it is.
math.
That's the answer. There it is.
You gotta show
Patrick.
you gotta show your
There's
work.
your answer. It's 1.
Hey,
all right.
you always have to
He's
show
the
your work
teacher.
to a
He doesn't have
teacher.
to.
I'm gonna do that. I did the math in my head. I'm a math god. There you go. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just use one of these because I made them and I regret it. But I use an unstable accelerant, which is pretty much Alchemist Fire, but not as good and more expensive for some stupid reason. So I already have them. So I slap that on the side of a bomb. It adds 1d6 fire damage, and I'm gonna throw another fire bomb towards that guy right there from where I'm standing. Because it's past 30 feet, it'll be what, -2, right? And because it's past 30 feet and it's not within my 30 feet, then it'll be -3, I think, right? Because of the point blank shot. So this -30 attacks, or -3, sorry, not -30.
And -1 to damage.
And what?
-1 to damage from point blank shot.
Yep.
That is a hit for 16.
For 16. Or 15 points of damage because of the -1.
Correct.
And then here's the extra d6 of damage. One more. So there we
It
go.
was 16 all along.
16 points of fire damage.
I love it. I love it. Anything else, Dr. Durden?
That's it.
All right. This guy also floats down, landing. Weave, I assume you're still running.
We're just gone, man.
Wait! Weave didn't get... She didn't get the protection from evil
She
because she
did.
wasn't... But she wasn't around, I thought.
It bear cast it twice.
Okay, never mind. All right. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one day.
That's how Oz
I'm
has it
coming
as well.
for you.
man.
I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get you. All right. And we I assume you're just staying in your little pouch and running.
Yeah, man. We're just going. We're gone.
Bear, You can do it, buddy. Come on.
Nope.
Oh, that's rough.
Hi, Bear.
Sumi,
Hope you got a
still
new
running?
character ready to go.
Yeah, I'll have Weave Weave actually has her polymorphic pouch now, so she has this little pouch around her neck. We will with her little ferret mouth pull out a wand and attempt as a ferret to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Sumi. Have Weave do a use magic device. Passes.
Nice.
And casts Cure Moderate.
I love
It's a 3rd level spell for druids. Cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Wow, great healing. On Sumi. So that'll be that.
This snake lady will move inside. She brandishes this long spear with its almost kind of serpentine, almost thorny looking kind of style of it, and she places it right at the base of Bear's neck. She calls up to Dr. Durden. You will surrender, and you will tell me where your friends are hiding, or I will end your friend's life.
All right. Wow. There's some vibrato in here. This place echoes. But
good acoustics.
Acoustics. There we go. Thanks, Weave. Don't be so hasty. I mean, I got a bag of bombs here that I got a lot of them still too. 12 of them left. I just kidding. I have 40 left. Don't do that, or I'll be forced to kill you, and then I'll call in the town guards too.
She drives the blade into.
You won't
Bear's
like that.
neck. She drives the blade into his neck. Bear, I'm sorry, you're dead.
I just told you not to do that.
Just right into there. Just drives it in. No matter. We'll find them.
Well, that was stupid. You said like, don't do anything, and then you did anything anyway.
Osmeriting's still running. You guys are basically out of the fight. This guy right here is going to start making his way up the stairs. He gets about halfway up the stairs. Dr. Durden, you're up next.
How far away is that guy from me?
He's about 30 feet. Convenient.
All right.
We barely knew him. His dad's going to be so disappointed to find out that he died. Dad's going to be real messed up. That's a second sad father in Sandpoint. Oh, my lord.
How does movement work again in Pathfinder? I can move before or after my action, right?
Nope.
You have
Nope.
2 well, one or the other.
You
can.
move
Either move-
before or after, but not both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have.
You
any
can either
extra
attack
stuff.
and then move, or move and then attack.
That is correct.
You can't move, attack, and then move.
All right. Joffrey is going to use another spell because that's what he does.
Wolf, give me another sheet.
I will.
He's going to cast shield.
Where's our dead? The fallen? Don't I have like a fallen section here?
Yeah, at the very bottom, I think.
No,
Oh, no,
it's-
you don't.
No, I don't.
We had the rip on the title screen, the rest
the
in
candle.
peace, and
Hey,
then it lists.
that's my thing.
But that's our fallen. That's all of
All
All
right.
of
Nate's
Nate's
characters.
PCs.
all of Nate's characters are listed there.
So Joffrey.
Oh
casts
no, I
shield.
do. I do have one. I have the dead, which we're actually gonna make a custom one for the heroes. There we go. That's a thing.
You should have one for everyone else, and then one specifically for me.
And yet somehow yours is longer.
Yeah, that's weird. So Scarde is down. There we go. We're gonna
So-
add Scarde over there, and then we're gonna drag Bear over there. He fought well. He did some badass work. That was just a real unfortunate moment there, my dude.
You did 18d6 of damage to
Yeah,
some
that was not. That was
We
not good.
we lost to bells.
Bells.
It wasn't even to the creatures. It was just bells, man.
musical instruments.
Oh boy.
Nah.
Oh boy.
All right.
If only we had a bard.
That was shield cast,
Mhm.
shield bonus, and then I'm gonna throw a bomb at this guy right here
Mhm.
because he's coming after me. So
mhm.
we're gonna do a frost bomb.
Mhm.
Bam. 20 to hit. Touch AC.
That'll play. 25. He bursts into flames.
Yep.
He gone.
He's not happy. And then I am going to fly. I want to kind of stick to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like fly out into the middle,
Mhm.
but I kind of want to fly up about let's fly up about 60 feet.
Go find her journal.
You could.
I'm gonna fly up about 60 feet. Yeah. I'm trying to picture how the stairs work on this. Do they just kind of like go around in circles over and over and over?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Okay. That's what I do then. If I run into, I'm trying to picture. So if I go straight up and do I run into like another flight of stairs?
80 feet up, about 80 feet up. Yeah, if you go straight up, you run into another flight of stairs about 30 feet up. About 80 feet up, you hit like a floor. So there's like a room with all the gears for the clockwork.
Well, no. So what I'm picturing is like I'm on the first flight of stairs, right? So if I fly up, there would be another like roundabout of stairs, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So I would fly around that and then kind of stand on that ledge on the second route of stairs.
Okay.
So you said I was 30 feet up, so plus 60, so I'm like 90 now, maybe, or 80 or something.
Yeah, that sounds about
Okay.
right. I like it.
All right.
Cool. Let's see here. So next up we have this guy who's just gonna move over and start looting Bear's body, because that's a thing that he's gonna do.
He's gonna get a boost of haste.
And Weave is gone. Bear is dead. Sumi is out of the fight. Zanesha disappears. Looks as though she's cast a spell and turned herself invisible. And she's gonna move somewhere. I don't know where, but she moves somewhere. Dr. Durden, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to fly out into the middle section here somewhere.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I have 60 feet of movement, so I'd like to fly out like maybe here.
Mm-hmm. So you're like 80 feet up, right in the center of the room. Just trying to like hide there. I like that. That's good. That's good.
Up there, and then I look down, and I'm not even gonna throw. I'm just gonna like drop a bomb, like just kind of like one of those things, like boom, and just drop a.
I just want to say the balls on this Dr. Durden for trying to take the boss by himself. Like, this is ballsy.
Hey man, if he can do it, more power to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a frost bomb on him.
Okay.
So this is going to be what -4 to hit.
Mhm.
No, -5 to hit because I'm not within 30 feet.
Correct.
Plus.
But that is
plus
a
the
20
range.
touch to touch. That is a hit for 25. He's not happy.
That's yeah. Wait? Is that no? That was the other hit, wasn't that?
That was your last attack.
That was your last attack. Go ahead and roll another
All
one.
right. Yeah, frost bomb. There we go.
So that's a
24.
hit for 17. All right.
17. Oh shit. 611.
Oh boy.
He needs
Oh, boy.
to roll. He needs to roll a DC 17 fort save if he's not immune to stagger
I believe they are.
or resistant to stagger. Reflex.
Nope, they're not. They're not immune to that. He's staggered.
All right. As he's trying to loot Bear's corpse,
Brr!
I drop some ice and it lands right on his head and explodes like dry
diggies.
ice. It just flies all over the place.
Mhm.
Is there anything else I can do? Not really. I got some spells on hold, but all right. That's the end of my turn.
Guy is going to try to stagger away. Doesn't like it. He's gonna get to like right there.
Right, I'm gonna fuck him up on my next turn if I'm still alive.
What's your flat-footed touch AC?
My flat-footed touch AC. Where do I find that? Defenses.
no.
Flat.
I actually don't think it tells us our flat-footed touch. We have to do the
Flat-footed?
math on that one.
It's
Flat-
whatever. It's 10 plus dodge bonuses.
So flat-footed is 22.
What's your touch? What's your
My
touch?
touch
AC?
is 12.
Cool. That's what I'm going for then. 12. All right. basically at eye level, you see her reappear, and she's pointing two like fingers at you, and you watch as these burning rays shoot out from her fingertips and go to strike you. And it's a 31 and a 21 touch. Yeah, so they'll both hit.
Man, some nice touch attacks.
And you have fire resistance, right?
Yes, I do
Okay.
have fire resistance 5.
So you take 10 and 8. 10 and 7. Excuse me. 10 and 7 damage.
10 and 7, so
10 and
17.
7.
17.
17 damage. Not terrible,
Alright.
actually. And she is basically at eye level with you right now.
What's 55 minus 17?
38.
Just type minus
5
17.
minus
in the-
17.
Yeah, if you
38.
I did it for you.
if you
Okay.
click on your token and hit your hit points, just hit minus whatever, and it'll do it for you.
How do you do what?
If you click on your token
Yeah.
and then where your hit points are,
The green one.
yeah,
Yep.
he's already done it for you.
Durden, you're
Okay.
up next.
But you can just
click on
type
it.
in like a -2 or +4 and then hit enter and it'll do the math for
It'll do
you.
it for you.
Really nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are Weave, Sumi, as we're doing this fight, what are Weave, Sumi, and Osmerding doing?
Hauling ass.
Just hauling ass back to the inn?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if we go back to the inn unless we got something to pick up there.
I think that like once we're far enough away, we would find some sort of alley where I can actually talk while I'm a ferret now. I have a ring for it.
I love
I
it.
would kind of talk with Oz and try and figure out what we wanted to do going forward. Because we're both like next to dead. I'm super low on spells.
Who's
Sumi
talking?
is roided out though, man. She
Who's
has
talking
so
to me?
many buff spells.
I didn't know Sumi could talk. When did you talk?
No, I'm in
Sumi?
here. Little ferret
Ooh.
pops out of the bag and waves.
What's your
I'm in-
battle plan here, Dr.
I'm in a
Durden?
mouth.
I
Run.
don't know.
Away.
I mean, I feel like I should run, but
What would Red do?
Red's not here.
That's what I'm asking. What do you think Red would do?
man,
I think
Man.
Dr. Durden has more self-preservation than Red. That's why I'm asking what Red would do.
man, Red really, or Dr. Durden really wants to fight this woman, but
You can. You can.
Yeah, go ahead.
he's the problem is he's not sure how strong she is.
She's a very large creature. She's floating in the air, and she just
Well, she's
Well,
not
she's
floating,
She's
right?
like
she's not flying.
climbing the side of the
Oh.
building. She's like
So she
clinging
can't
to
fly.
the wall.
climbing. Yeah.
She has like climb speed, it looks like. You
Do I
haven't
know-
seen her fly as of yet.
Do I know what she used against me? These two beams.
It was a ray of fire, scorching ray.
Ray of
Okay.
fire with that.
What can I assume that she can't? Can I? Well, I don't know what I can assume. Can I guess at all that she can't do that indefinitely, or
You
is
have
that-
no idea.
okay?
Eek.
How fast did I see her move up those stairs, or can I
You didn't
gauge
because
that?
she was invisible.
All right. So it's my turn.
Mhm.
All right. I am going to start moving. I'm going to move down 60 feet
Mhm.
and towards kind of like right here. If I move down 60 feet, that means I'm still 30 feet up in the air. I
Mhm.
think it was.
Roughly.
Has this guy been damaged at all? He was the one that got
yeah,
damaged,
you
right?
dropped a bomb on him. Yeah,
I will throw another bomb on him
I love it.
because I'm still in the building and I need to use my action. Is Joffrey gonna do anything though? What can he do? That's already used. You know what? Joffrey's going to take targeted bomb admixture.
Hmm.
I'm going to use that. That essentially makes my bombs not splashable. Don't ask me how that works, but they no longer splash, but they now add my intelligence modifier to the damage of the bombs. I think that's what that works. 1. They do not splash, however the bomb deals damage plus double your intelligence modifier. They already do the intelligence. So I'm gonna fly down 60 feet and kind of like there, and I'm gonna throw another frost bomb at that guy right there.
Ooh, okay.
Frost bomb. Here we go. So 21 versus touch.
Hey, Finance, I'm sorry. That's like the 4th or 5th character of yours I've killed. I don't know what it is, man. It's just a thing that keeps happening.
Hey, at least this time.
Who's at fault here?
I mean, at least this time it was a trap.
Oh, straight up.
It certainly was.
This is why this place is so deadly. It is a dick thing. Of course, your reflex saves weren't great either, but I digress.
I didn't
Your
get to roll
attacks
one.
are insane.
They are. It's insane.
With targeted bombing, make sure that does an extra 4 points of damage.
He bursts
It's
into
already
flames and is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see this serpentine lady. She says, "Enough of the cat and mouse. I like this one. I'll keep you as a trophy." And she seems to lunge forward as though flying through the air and is going to try and stab you with her nasty stabby thing.
She jumps or is she flying?
She looks like she's airwalking. That's the whole thing. 24, I think, is a miss. Or is it a hit? I think your AC says 23 on your token. Is
23.
that correct?
It is 23.
Then that is a hit. That is a hit, unfortunately.
Can you walk without legs?
Yeah.
It's
actually.
air slither.
There we go.
Right. 24 points of damage.
What do your bosses not do?
And she is going to...
Give me 3 saves of all different all the different types of saves.
Alright. Target struck with... Okay, she can only do that once per day with it. So yeah, you just take the damage.
Okay.
And that is her turn. It is now your turn, Dr. Durden.
All right. Fun. I am Joffrey.
I am Joffrey. Is your next character
I'm
going to be Joffrey? I don't know, man. It's not
might
looking
be.
good for you.
Joffrey's going to he's got his little bandolier on his chest. I made it for him the last couple days. It's super cute. It's like mini. He's gonna use invisibility.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that spell. So I go invisible.
Okay.
Bloom. While invisible, if I take any potions, that doesn't unturn me invisible.
Only
right?
if you attack or make a aggressive action. So attack, cast an offensive spell, etc.
I'm gonna drink a cure moderate wounds.
Okay.
So let's subtract that. I only have 1, so now I'm 0.
All right.
What is cure moderate wounds?
2d8 plus 3.
2d8. Man, that's beautiful.
Oh, there you go. That's a solid 7 HP back.
7.
You're feeling dandy as can be.
21. I am going to... So now I'm invisible. This worked for me before, right? Where I can essentially don't provoke attacks, right?
Yeah, she can't see you.
All right, so I was going to go for Bear's corpse and try to grab him and take him out, but I don't know. Can I know you allowed that with hero points before, but what can a hero point do at this point?
Well, one of the things that a hero point can do is you can make a slight narrative declaration, and as long as the GM says, yeah, that seems pretty okay, then it happens. The GM can also tell you to go F yourself.
So I have 60 feet of movement.
All right.
Would it be insane to go and grab him and... No, that would be an action, right? To go grab him and take him out of here?
If you want to spend a hero point to say, invisibly, you rush down, grab his slain corpse, and then like quickly with all of your might fly out and away from this this clock tower, I will take a hero point for that, and I'll let you do it.
Okay. And then Zanisha just sees T-pose again.
She's
flying
like
out the door.
stabbing. The trick here is she's stabbing at the area where you were, and doesn't see you fly down, grab the body, and quickly fly out along the ground.
Okay.
And yeah,
I will do that.
That was a thing. That indeed was a thing.
Yeesh.
Before he goes out the door, he just goes over his shoulder and says, "It's your turn, Joffrey. Do it." And Joffrey goes,
Zanisha says nothing.
It's so creepy.
She's gonna be stoic. Oh boy, that was a adventure of sorts, dare I say. I remember I was like, "Hey, we're gonna end chapter 2." Apparently not. Apparently we're just getting started. I also have this great. There is a floating child head behind you. It's adorable. Is that a grandkid? Too cute.
Yeah, that's my grandson,
Too
Wyatt.
cute. Hey Wyatt, how you doing, buddy?
He said
So
hello.
that was an adventure, dare I say. So let's pick back up. I suppose you all headed back to the tavern. Is that accurate?
No.
Where'd you guys
Me
head
and
off
Oz would have
to?
stopped in an alley. Me and Oz would have stopped in an alley, and we would have discussed what to do moving forward.
Yeah, we need a different place to go.
Okay.
We're not certain that's safe.
I think we go to the inn. We wait a couple of hours, grab their stuff. We grab if Durden if he shows up, and then we go to
Okay.
the townhouse.
Right.
And then we go tomorrow to go talk to the magistrate, like we should have done before.
We were invited to. Was it the magistrate or was it the mayor? What
mayor,
was it
yeah.
again?
Yeah, but tonight I
Right.
think we need to stay at the townhouse, lock the doors. We've got the key.
Hopefully they won't go back there.
I don't think they will. They'll be looking for us somewhere else.
Okay. It's a good enough plan as any.
Yep. Stay someplace we haven't stayed, and that they wouldn't think we would go to.
It looked like Bear probably died. Do you think the doctor will make it?
I don't know. He seems the kind of guy that doesn't know when to run.
Right.
He doesn't know when to hold them. He doesn't know when to
Hold
show
them.
them. He doesn't know when to walk away or run.
I'm gonna just like take 10, use 2 more casts of Cure Moderate Wounds on me and Oz, just so that we're not literally on death's door.
And remember, I've got this wand.
It's fine.
It takes.
This
me
is a
few-
1-2. This is a 1-2. I'd rather just
It takes me a few
All right.
times to get it to work.
19 to you and 11 to me.
Okay. Whoever the god of this world is a tick.
All right.
Why would he
Uh,
allow bells to fall on us?
So many too.
It's like, oh my god.
It seems like 1 would have been enough to severely cripple us.
Well, it definitely a crippled bear.
Yeah, more than
more
it
than-
crippled him. I don't know if he has any bones that aren't broken.
Yeah,
All right. We go back to the inn and we wait an hour to see if anyone shows up. And if no one shows up, we go to the
Dr. Durden,
townhouse.
do you show up with Bear's corpse?
At the inn,
Yeah, where do you go?
honestly, he's I mean he's fairly intelligent. And paranoid as well. He probably wouldn't go back to the inn. He would probably go to some super shady, like the worst place you would stay in somewhere in the dock.
Somewhere
like
in Beacon's Point.
So the inn.
No, not that place.
Rusty
No,
Anchor Bar
no.
Grill and Inn.
Bar Grill
No.
Inn. and karaoke
And-
club.
And foot massage.
No, this.
What's
this,
the thing with the fish that they like eat the dead
Yeah, they have like the
skins?
krill that eat your dead skin or
I don't want
whatever.
it. That's so weird.
I just did that today, by the way.
Stop.
Really?
I'm with my grandkids.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
My hands are so smooth.
I don't want it. I don't
It was
want it.
so
That's so weird.
awesome.
It's so weird.
Oh, it was actually really cool.
That sounds weird as hell. I don't want it. I don't want any of it.
No, Dr. Durden goes to some place where some old people are like, renting their basement kind
Okay.
of place.
Yeah. You're basically hanging out with the bums underneath the bridge. That's cool. Yeah. I
No,
like
you
it.
don't want to be under the bridge because you're already. That's where the lady is.
They're in the dockway. You head back to the dockway. That's it. There you go. Yeah. You can disappear into the city. So,
Yeah.
gentlemen, I mean, at this point, I'm really gonna leave it to you all. What do you guys want to do moving forward here? Like, you had some of you head back to the Foxglove Manor townhouse. as it
Yeah.
were.
We're
Yeah.
not taking the Rusty Anchor Bar grilling in.
I check Bear. Is he like dead?
Oh, he is
I
dead.
do
dead. He is
I do
like,
some doctory stuff on him.
Yeah. Give me a heal check.
Short of raised dead or
Give you a heal check.
Yeah,
It's like resurrection, but it's not the
Resurrection,
same.
yeah. only gonna
Skills.
be-
I do have a point in
Or
rank and
reincarnate.
heal.
Sorry.
There we go. 18.
He is dead. DED dead.
you're gonna have to reincarnation, resurrect.
I told you, Joffrey. He's lost way too much blood, and his head is not attaching very well.
I'm like what the Canadian from South Park.
Yes, I do have alchemists. I do have alchemical glue, but it's not gonna work.
It's not good enough for bones.
Oh, yeah,
Wolf's having way too much fun.
I have reincarnate, but most people do not want to be reincarnated. Reincarnate gives you so many negative penalties. It's better to
Not
just make a
really.
new character. Doesn't
his
it give you negative levels? It gives you negative levels or something.
It doesn't-
his presence, his soul has left the body. He won't care if I take these things off of him.
I was already looted, remember?
You were
No,
already
he was
looted?
stopped. The guy that was
What?
looting you was
Oh.
staggered.
Okay.
Subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But that's you can
That's
you can
it.
get rid of
and
those.
you can get rid of those.
permanent.
Then we
Yeah,
roll a
you
D. Then we also roll a D100 to see what you come back as.
Yeah, no.
Bugbear,
Come on, you
bugbear,
should do it. You
bugbear.
should do it. That'd be
Your
so
name
fun.
is Bear.
Come
and you're
on,
gonna be
bro.
Bugbear.
It would be so fun. It
Only
would
if we
be
get to do
so fun.
unofficial table.
100% we'll do unofficial table.
Deal.
Bugbear.
100%.
I
So-
get the roll.
No. I roll it.
Oh no, Weave should it's her spell.
Weave would roll it. I think you should do the reincarnate. That would be so fun.
Hey, Weave. Whatever you roll, it's Bugbear.
I want to throw this out there. Can I set
That
a
way
hero
he's
point to have it
that way
re-roll?
he's still Bear.
You
but
know
he's
what?
Bugbear.
You know what? Yes.
If I don't want it.
Now the question is, will there be enough of Bear left to be reincarnated, or is Dr. Durden gonna have his way with him? Joffrey seems upset with you.
Oh.
Joffrey is suggesting that you take Bear back to Weave because she can probably fix him. That's what
Well-
Joffrey's suggesting.
Well, the plan wasn't to just drop him in the ocean or anything like that. I mean we
He's
discussed
screaming
that.
at you right now that this isn't Skull and Shackles. He's saying this is Rise of the Runelords, not Rise of the Shackle Lords, and that you need to get back on track.
I store all of Bear's things in a specific pocket on my haversack.
Okay.
And kind of wrap him up, and I'm gonna spend the night somewhere here,
I like it.
and the next day I will go out and search for these people, and I will
These people.
these people that I've made friends with, and I'm gonna do a what's that good old movie where the guy's dead and Weekend at Bernie's. For the young people, they're like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, I know.
Hmm.
One of the best bad movies ever.
One of the best.
That was part
movies.
2.
Mm. One of the
love it.
best bad movies
Part-
ever.
part
Weekend
one
at
is
Bernie's.
great.
I love it so much.
I'm gonna Weekend at Bernie's him. across the town. I'm going to find like a wheelchair. Do those exist?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can, I can,
you probably
I
make
can,
one.
I can build one.
You have like a
The old
barrel.
wheelchair.
Hey,
And
higher,
then-
high or low, Dr. Durden? High or low?
High. Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
always low.
You are stumbling around the city, and you actually stumble all the way as you're searching. I'm gonna DM fiat this. Something in your mind tells you to head back to Foxglove Manor, the townhouse. You don't know why. You're just like, that was a nice place. That was a good place. We're gonna
Well,
stumble back
so
there.
I use the mask that I have to make my face look like some random dude. The old lady at the
Yeah.
the basement I stayed at,
Yeah.
and I'm pushing around this dude who's he's got some glasses on. I take my my glasses off and I put them on him, and I'm just like pushing this guy around town. And I stop at the inn that next day, and I'm assuming they're not there, right? So just going around, I get a bite to eat. I sit him across the table from me, and he's just there. I try to feed him some food. It's real weird. People look, and I'm like, hey, and the day
And
goes
his,
on.
his arm just like flops over his head. Just,
Yeah,
like, doing
yeah.
One of the.
Using prestidigitate and mage hand to make it look like he's moving.
Joffrey is actually the one who has prestidigitation and mage hand.
To be honest
So
with
yeah,
you,
we do that thing.
Joffrey hates this.
He's a tumor. Come on, he loves
He
it.
has
It's not
feelings.
a
Not a
tumor.
tumor.
He has feelings and emotions too. All right, you need to calm down.
He does. And then eventually, by sometime in the afternoon, I would say, I make it across town.
You guys hear a knock at the Foxglove Manor.
Well, we look out, and what do we see?
See an
An
old
old
woman with a dead bear and a wheelbarrow.
He's got this really cool like hat, this like droopy hat.
Big wide brimmed like straw hat. It's the
and he's
hat
wearing-
from the Scarecrow. You took it on the way out. You took the Scarecrow's hat.
And he's wearing some glasses.
Gandalf.
He's wearing some glasses, and he has a blanket over him,
No.
like he's trying to stay warm.
Going on an adventure.
And a knock on the door, and I say,
I'm not answering the door.
hello.
I'm not answering the door. I don't know who these people are.
Are there eye holes in medieval Foxglove Manor?
You know what?
Little-
Yes, there is a peephole. Absolutely.
I will peek through the peek hole, and do I recognize our allies
You can see
in their
Bear.
disguises?
You don't recognize the old woman, but you can definitely see Bear.
Whatever, man. I'll open the
Hello?
door, man.
Hello.
How would I not know it's Dr. Dirt? He's the most distinct.
Because I have the stalker's mask on, and I look like an old woman. Right now.
Oh, right.
You don't have the evil stalker's mask on, dude.
We still
They're all evil,
that-
just not
that
the
was-
really evil one.
That was the Reaper's mask. I have the
Okay, yeah.
stalker's mask.
Mm.
This is the one that allows me to change into somebody if I look at them for 30 seconds.
Right. I'm assuming you actually made it out alive, Doctor.
I found this dead man here, and he was down by the beach. Yeah, it's me. Fucking open the door, get out of the way. I push him through.
I remember the Foxglove Manor having just this really tiny sitting room right at the front. So I just imagine he's like dumping the wheelbarrow, and Bear's just falling right on that tiny table in the sitting room.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we came in the back
I-
door.
I was watching out. I don't think I was followed. Can I roll a perception check to know if I was
Yeah,
followed?
roll a perception
Yeah, see,
check.
this is the back door. This is the
All right.
front door.
Whatever.
Dr. Durden's already like super paranoid all the time. But perception 25.
You weren't followed, but like mid-morning, as you were making your way to
Making my way.
the estate,
The old inn.
you heard some folks talking about something along the lines of the mayor's been murdered.
Good.
So
Good,
that's,
good.
That's something. It's probably just hearsay. You're not sure.
The entire time that we were traveling over here, I was talking to my elderly husband in the wheelchair.
The one leaking blood.
No, I did
It's
some
all
heal checks on him.
coagulated at this point. It's been like 24 hours. The blood's
The
coagulated.
bugs
right?
are starting to form.
I'm a real doctor. I could handle that.
There's a couple of flies flying around going into his nostrils. It's real gross.
I own some healing kits. I could take care of that.
Maybe. I can fix that. I have
Yeah,
a scroll for that.
So
Yes.
I love it, man.
I push him through the front door. They push him through Weave, and like close the door. Come on.
Right.
I saved him again.
I'm
Except this
actually
time.
surprised that you managed to get his body out,
Yeah,
and that you're even alive. Frankly,
Are you stop being surprised? I do amazing things.
This is at least better
survivor.
than the last surprising thing that you did.
I mean, I can't die. It's a curse.
Well, happy you're on our side, I think.
Today, at least.
I can attempt a ritual to resurrect Bear. He'll be slightly different. It'll take some time to prep, but I can do it.
I don't think I was followed, but this place is probably going to be no good by the end of the day, I'd say.
It only takes 10, 20 minutes to cast the ritual.
And then
just as long as you guys are keeping watch, I can do it.
We should
can
go
stay
red
here
like
as long as we need to. I don't think anybody's coming to this place.
I think they're definitely coming.
Not to this place.
Well, we can spend 10 minutes no matter what.
You guys don't think the snake lady knew about
I'm sure she knows about this place, but why would we come here? So she's not going to look for us here.
I will kind of usher everyone else out of the room and start preparing my ritual to resurrect Bear on this table.
I mean,
I'll kind of push everyone else out of here.
I mean, I don't think she followed me, but
reincarnate, not resurrect. Very
freaking
different.
Snake ladies are
All
crazy.
right. The moment of truth. We're going to roll on the unofficial table. Roll us, Jester Jasper. Roll us a D100, please.
Bugbear.
You are really
90. 90. That
that's-
is a Strix. A Strix? A Strix?
What the hell is a Sphinx?
I have no
Strix
idea.
is a flying creature.
Oh, Sphinx.
Robed in
That's
silk,
They're like-
and its own
they're
regal
like
wings. It's humanoid.
Evil
it
angels.
says, no. It's like a bird folk. You're like a bird monster.
Definitely, it gives off the vibes that they're at base evil, considering their racial trait is oppressive.
Yeah, they're not great people.
Well, I cast the spell, whether he chooses, because it has to be a willing soul.
Do you
whether he
want to
chooses or not.
re-roll it? How many hero
Yeah,
points do you have?
I have one, I'm pretty sure.
You can re-roll it.
Yeah,
You re-roll the Strix.
yeah.
Okay, roll
Sphinx.
another D100.
1D100.
Oh!
What? I'm
Okay.
a Wyvern.
That is supposed to be GM's choice on the official.
That's why.
Bugbear.
That's why I want
Bugbear.
unofficial.
And I am going to take it.
Yeah.
Because the first one, that's the rule. The first one was on the unofficial. The second one was on the official. GM's choice.
Bugbear.
And I choose to bring Bear back as a bugbear. Does he choose to take it?
I could have been a dragon.
Does he choose to take it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yes! He's a bugbear! I love it. I love
Now
it.
I'm no longer a werebear.
You get a plus
Now
4.
he's a
Hey,
bugbear.
you get a plus
He's a
4.
bugbear.
You get a plus 4 to strength, dex, and con.
Well, I end up just getting a +2 to all physical stats because you lose the racial bonus first, and then you get it.
That is true. That is true. But that's not terrible at all. You are now a bugbear, and we're gonna need a new token for you. By the way, Bear.
Oh.
We're gonna need a new token. Bugbear cleric.
That didn't quite go how I expected.
Oh
Wait.
my
He was
God.
feeling a little avian at the beginning of the ritual, so I kind of tried to balance it out, but I think I put in a little too much bear.
a fly flew in during the ritual.
You know what? You have vestigial wings. That is a thing. That is a trait. You have these
Little tiny,
very tiny little like little like
nubs.
feathery wings. There's just like they're so small you can barely see them through the fur, but they wiggle a little bit. And they're kind of itchy. But that is official. That is official.
Okay.
I love it. And you'll have to find
man.
me a bugbear cleric token that will replace.
If I find any bugbear cleric token, I would be surprised.
I found a couple actually.
Just find a bugbear. All you need is the head.
I love it.
Oh my god, these bugbear clerics look so weird.
Oh my lord, this guy looks pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's in the advanced class.
I'm
bugbears
gonna
are
DM
not
this to you
one
right now. Actually,
of the choices.
finance potatoes.
I'm scared.
Look at this guy. No, this guy looks pretty cool. I like that. He's like friendly looking.
He is friendly looking, but he doesn't have a great sword.
That's all right.
We can go with that one for now,
Ooh.
unless I find one better.
Yeah, unless you find a better one. That's all good. Yeah, so
So
bear is now a bugbear, which is beautiful.
So Pathfinder, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody can one shot anybody. Feels like, man.
Musical instruments are deadlier than ever.
Oh, those bells, man. Those
Hey,
bells took
is-
50 HP off of everyone except for Dr. Durden. It
Hey,
was just,
Bear.
oh.
Perception and stealth are class skills.
They were already class skills. Oh, stealth wasn't.
You know, here's the good news. You've all managed to somehow survive that encounter. Here's the bad news.
We've got to figure out how to kill this thing.
Here's the bad news. At some point in the early hours, the mayor, you come to find out, you start to hear these shouts in the street, bells going off, and I don't know.
Town
who.
crier.
The town cry, "The mayor! The mayor has been slain! A strange ritual carved into his chest. The mayor has been slain! The city is on lockdown until the murderer is found. No one in and no one out. The mayor has been slain!" And I think
Hopefully, we should have went and seen the mayor first.
We
that
probably should have seen the math.
that is actually a fantastic point to end today's session, I think, because I want to give you guys some time to heal up, do some thinking, and then figure out how we're going to move forward from here, because you got to go find this murderer lady, this snake woman. Wasn't redhead.
all of
I'll tell
my
you that much.
all of my spells that I've been preparing will be for healing, so everyone can get full health by
Yeah.
next session. It's fine. So
Beautiful. So we were supposed to finish chapter 2, but now we're going to go into custom chapter 2, because you guys decided to... I mean, you made the right choice in leaving, I think.
We're going long.
yes.
You probably would have died.
You can't
I
give
have
me
run
that
this
leg.
so many times. I've never hit that many people with that before. I've never hit like most people make reflex saves. I maybe tag one or two. I hit everyone except Dr. Durden. It was insane. I was like, oh, everyone's going to die. They're all going
Or
to be
those-
dead.
I was
Reflex
dead.
saves, right? They're reflex saves. Yeah, I have a pretty good reflex save though.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
We have good reflex. Well, you just rolled really high on those
very
spells.
high.
Yeah, I did. I don't think I rolled less than I was rolling like 15, 16, 17 on the die. Like it was hitting every time. But yeah, so next session is going to be session 17 of Rise of the Runelords. And we're still in chapter 2. I thought this was going to be the end, but it was not. It was not.
Did
the
we
end.
I know that this is a little bit of an ask, but did we get any experience for running away from a fight?
What are you talking about? I
You
I
all
destroyed
gained
everybody.
1,200 experience points because you defeated that scarecrow.
Nice.
That's not enough to level up.
I-
isn't
It's
it?
not.
It is not enough.
I defeated all those extra people though, right?
You did.
Single,
you did. So that'd be an extra-
single-handedly.
That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's extra 600 experience points each.
So we got 1,800.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do like a bunch of numbers and you're gonna be like, that's an extra 1 experience point. So good, that's good for you, Cord.
Yeah. You know what, Cord? You get an extra 2 experience points for not being yellow belly. There it is.
So how much
You
did
know
we get all together?
If you would have all stayed, I could have
I
taken
think
her.
Patrick. I looked away, but Patrick, I'm pretty sure, just flicked me off. That's beautiful. That is so good. There, go fuck yourself, Wolf. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This was a very enjoyable and very insane session. A very wild
We
session.
got a new bugbear.
I'm very excited about how you're going to explain the bugbear walking around town. You know.
Wait until he sees his dad again.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Dad." Dad's gonna be like, "What happened to you?" You're gonna
Get
have
those
to.
permanent negative levels, though, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that hurts. We have to get those removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to a
What's-
cleric, pay for him.
Yeah,
What's
but
the next
that,
Wait a
level up?
minute. Aren't you a cleric? Huh?
You got
Pay yourself.
You got greater. You got what? Greater restoration.
No, I don't think he does.
you need level 6 for.
He lost 2 levels.
No, the levels don't make it so you can't cast higher level spells. They don't prevent the spell levels.
Yeah. So, to all of our viewers and our players, I just want to say thank you very much for showing up. It's been an absolute riot. We had between 10 and 15 people watching today, so appreciate the support. To you guys, I thought this was the end. I really did. I really thought this was the end, and I'm excited for next session, which will be
The end
you
of the
guys,
chapter or the end of the party?
both. I am excited for you guys to try and hunt this lady down, and get rid of her. I'm really excited. I'm really
The next
excited.
building won't have any bells in it, so we'll be
Well,
fine.
if you go back to the clock tower, it won't have any bells in it. That is true. Maybe you think she's cocky enough to stay there? I don't know. We'll find out next session.
Hell yeah,
No,
she is.
those bells made a shit ton of noise.
It was an old tower. It was rickety.
She's
We'll
gonna
see.
have to find some
We'll see what happens.
place else.
But
Hey,
yes. In the meantime, as I always say at the end of every session, thank you to the players for playing. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. Happy gaming, everybody. We will catch you next weekend. Same game time, same game place. Also, for those interested, I am doing session 2 of Star Trek Magmel. It's been a couple weeks since we did session 1, the pilot. That is launching tomorrow, and then that will be running pretty much consistently for the next, until we get bored of it. I'm also probably going to be running a stream tomorrow afternoon. It is going to be a playtest of the Roaring Shores. There will be a group of characters, first time in the ground level of that world that I am working on, so very excited for that. Otherwise, be well, be safe, and we will see you next stream. Good night.